It is clean out the tunnel time. We got some late winter crops to get planted in here and get ready for our tomatoes. We still don't have all the tomatoes out from last year, so we gotta start turning this, getting it watered down and getting everything ready and amended. All right, let's get at it. All right, this is where we're gonna call it for the evening. We'll close up the tunnel. Got a little bit done in here. We got all that debris took out and a good till on about half the tunnel. So I gotta crank down these roll-up doors, and that's a two-handed job. So here we go. She is in place. Let's see how Tiffany's doing over here. Ah, look, there's a door. Look at Tiffany. Woohoo!
I thought I was going to finish up tonight. I may have to finish tomorrow.
What variety on there, Tiff?
I'm on Vietnamese red.
So she's got a few more to go down through her, but she's got those going. All right, guys. Take you over here and let you see the chickens before we let you go. So, be a few of these videos going out. This will be Life on the Farm series. It'll be just a collection of daily videos showing you what we do, how we do it, and sometimes why we do it. So right here, this will be our lettuce bed. And then this will be turned into, when the lettuce goes out, this will be turned into tomato bed. So it's important to plan crop rotation, interplanting, whatever. So these are the new layers. Obviously they're a little young to be laying yet, but it's coming. They're already starting to go up for the evening. They know the sun is done. We'll need a bigger coop for them here in about 30 days. They're going to need a bigger coop, and we're going to have more of our electric fence. So, and that's an apple tree. These are fruit spurs, in case you wanted to know. All up and down through here. And this is a Jonathan, if I got, yep, this is a, no, John of Gold. This is a John of Gold. So I simply got right here. There's my ground rod. Sure didn't need one that long. It's drove in the ground probably 2 feet. And I used a set of booster cables to attach, just a cheap set of booster cables. And I will fix this. But for now, American Farm Works, it's an 18-mile one. Output's 0.2 joules, 0.25 I think is the max maybe on it. Here's our power switch. And what I'm going to do here is probably this weekend or next week, get me a couple of copper ring terminals to put in here, and so I can get those cables off of it. I gotta fix this though. I'm gonna work on that a minute. There we go. I got her fixed. I'll just make do until this weekend. Baby got a pretty good hit to it too. So there we go. We got 0.2 joules output and 0.25 stored. You can see fence, ground, which is how we've got it. We got the black one on the ground, red one going to the fence. And these connect like right there. You'll see the two ends of the fence connected together. And this is more to keep predators out than it is to keep the young chicks in. But we're starting to train them to work inside of it. And so far this works with the chickens that we've had. They learn to stay inside here. You'll see the fruit trees. They'll be beneficial for it. They'll help this ground. We will interplant in here also. This is going to be tomatoes here. So, and tomatoes over there. And then there'll be another run of tomatoes probably down here. All right, guys. I know this may not be the most exciting video, but some people like to see what we're doing and how we're doing it. And some things we just forget to show. So if we do a little series of videos like this, you'll be able to stay up with us. Tiffany, you want to say bye to everybody?
Bye.
Okay, guys, me and Tiffany are in full-on mode of cleaning up our Budget Plus Atlas greenhouse. Now, we've got the doors open. Tiffany's got to finish rolling up the sides because it's getting ready to get dusty in here. I got to get all this tilled. Tiffany is taking down the last of the tomato plants. Should have been done last fall. Yes, if you want to know, it should have been done last fall. But we didn't get it done. So now we're getting it done. Going to lay out our tomatoes. They're not ready to plant yet. But Tiffany's got what to plant, Tiffany?
Lettuce and greens.
She's got lettuce and greens to plant. And we're going to experiment with some beets in here and see how they do. It's not quite, we're a month out from planting beets here outside without having to babysit them a lot. But we're going to go ahead and plant them and see how they do in this greenhouse unprotected as an experiment. We don't want to get into having to cover and uncover and cover and uncover. So if we can make them start a month early here, that means we can get some baby beets to market and to our CSA customers a month earlier than normal, and that'll sure make some people smile. So anyway, I got to get back at it. Tiffany's been at it, and now it's my turn to get back at it. I had to go do some work on the tractor. This is our little John Deere 1025R, and I had to go tighten up a clamp that was leaking and top off the antifreeze, air the tires up. About time for an oil change and transmission fluid service, so we'll have a video on that shortly. But for right now, I got to get to work. We got to till this, then we got to amend it, and then we have got to fertilize it, and then then it will be time to lay out our rolls. And when we lay out our rolls, it'll be a little different than last year, but we're going to lay them out, and we'll bring you along for the journey and show you what we're changing and tell you why we're changing. So make sure you stay till the end of this video so you get to see everything that we're changing this year. Taking shape. I hope you can hear me over the tractor. Tiffany's got the nasty job of spreading out all the compost and bedding. Well, guys, we are down here getting the tunnel. This is our tunnel number 4, not 3.
Number 4.
4, not 3, 4. Ready for tomato season and to grow some really early lettuce. We had a bit of a disaster. Kind of slowed things down, put us behind. We're not quite done yet. We still got to pick up the aftermath and then get back to what we were doing. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, how fun was that?
I mean, it wasn't horrible. It was probably like a 4.
You want to do it again tomorrow?
Not really.
Oh. What happened, Tiff?
So, drip irrigation. So all of it had been picked up, and the feeder line was also still out there, and with pipe attached to it. And so, for a feeder line, and it pulls everything through.
Didn't technically till over it. I knew it was there. I should have got Tiffany to move it, but I was trying to let her do what she was doing while I was tilling. So the tiller was up, but it caught probably one piece of that and pulled every bit of it into the tiller. Well, there's a few pieces left down there. Tiffany, I bet, is going to move after she takes care of this, so this doesn't happen again. But we got to get back to spreading some manure, some compost, some soil amendments in here. So if you're used to clay soil, this is what you get, but we've been proving this for years. So it's not nearly as bad as it was. But we need it to be really nice to plant into. So we keep working about a pallet into this every year. So I got to get to tilling. That guy's got to get to work. This guy's got to get back at it. Okay, guys, don't mind us.
Yeah.
We've been right at it. My hair's short, it don't show up as much. But we have now spread, right around 100 bags of compost and garden soil, raised bed mix to get minerals in here. 1 bag of fertilizer. And
the compost mulch.
And one bag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buckets off of my John Deere of composted mulch. Now this is wood chips we've been composting for 4 years or 5. Is that one 4?
That one
5 was this one. So 4 years been composting that, and it was just like black gold, folks. I mean, it was absolutely just completely decayed. We still got more of it. I put it down the middle of the tunnel. Didn't want to fill the whole tunnel with it, just in case it is still sucking up a lot of nitrogen. We don't want to tie up everything in here and be crazy, but if we do a little bit of this every year in different spots, we'll be able to continue to keep this clay soil from compacting on us as bad. That's what we're trying to do, is break it up. Does somebody look tired? Do they look like they're not going to plant their greenhouse tonight? They're going to wait and do it tomorrow.
Like tomorrow.
Look at her. She's precious. Love of my life, folks. I hope you got somebody like this to hang out with. Now we're going to turn around. Tiffany's going to show you some of this soil down here, and then we're going to cut this video. We're going to talk to you while we're showing you the soil about some of what we do and why we do what we do. We're organic, and Tiffany's going to discuss some of this with you about the Real Organic Project and some of what we do about trying to make the ground better every year than it was the year before. So anyway, here we go. So Tiff, you want to show them your soil after we've got done with it?
So you can see we've got a lot of organic matter in there.
A little bit of wood chips. Yep. And that's normal.
Yep.
So,
but I would say, and as you can tell right here, this is as far as our tiller goes. So when we say we till,
and this is about as heavy as we till, and that's because this got compacted pretty heavy when we were putting the tunnel up. But we usually don't even till this heavy. This one is much more tilling than we normally do.
But that's about a 4-inch till, which is 4 to 5 inches, which is definitely not much.
No, that's light tilling, and you know, it's not like we till this to death. This will be the only till this gets until fall.
Correct.
And at fall, then we'll till in and get ready to, likely in this one this year, we'll probably put a cover crop in here in the fall, won't we? Because
Yep.
hopefully we have, hopefully we have a surprise. But anyway, so this one will probably get a good cover crop sown in it, and we'll let that cover crop grow in here during the winter so that we can get this prepped and ready, because whether people know it or not, we can't grow tomatoes in here every year without a break. And so it's going to have a break, and it's going to either the cover crop will be daikon radishes and something like that mixed that we can harvest, or it'll be a cover crop that's literally a cover crop we're going to till back in and not use any of it. So which the daikons, if we sowed all this in daikons, we still wouldn't use it all. But anyway, guys, it looks beautiful. So does she. She looks a little tired.
Yeah.
But we've been right at it. We've done more than this. This ain't all we've done today. But Tiffany is ready to start planting tomorrow. So we're going to lay it out. Basically, where you see this middle row, that is our walkway during the tomato season. But we are going to fill that up probably with plants all the way down through here. And then we're going to lay out plants around where the tomatoes are going to go. And these plants are going to be, tell them what we're planning on putting in here.
Lettuce.
What kinds of lettuce? What do you have?
Merlot. Crispino, however much left. Crispino we've had outside for 5 to 7 days now, and has not enjoyed the weather. And we had a hailstorm last night, actually, that was not predicted nor expected. There's actually still balls of ice by the tunnel. So it was a pretty nasty hailstorm, and it's not that cold today. So it was a bit rough on all of my stuff that I took outside. But we're going to have the Tokyo Bacana, hopefully some Crispino.
Sounds like I'm sowing another round of Crispino.
Yeah. And I don't know if our brassicas are coming in here. Probably not. But we've got...
No, brassicas won't come inside. They'll probably go outside under a low tunnel.
We've got some Tokyo Bacana, Mizuna. We've got green Mizuna and red Mizuna. We got spinach and beets. And basically, if you watched my first 2 videos of our grow room, and then you watch the one I just posted today on the 13th of February, then you'll see what we're planting, or what's not in the grow room anymore.
That's right.
And hopefully I think our bunching onions will probably go outside.
And Tiffany will bring you along for this journey. She'll bring the camera stand down and let you watch her plant, and she'll talk to you about what she's planting and so forth. And I'll be taking care of seeding at that point. All right, guys. Hey, like and subscribe. We're glad you watched this and helped us here while we was getting this done. I know this wasn't the most exciting video, but sometimes you want to see what's going on inside of a tunnel to prep it and get it ready. And this is a 30 by 72 Atlas Budget Plus high tunnel. We've got a few upgrades on it, like steel end walls and so forth. But that's what some of the stuff we need for our organic certification. So, and we love it. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.